Hey guys, I'm Jess McDonald. It is the 11th of June today and you're watching GameSpot News. We're about halfway through the E3 festivities and here's the biggest and best of what you probably want to know. First up, we got word that Pac-Man is getting ready to nom his way through the inhabitants of Super Smash Bros., although to be fair, he was doing quite a bit more punching than nomming. Nintendo revealed the news at a special Super Smash Bros. Event, and apparently the little yellow sphere's inclusion was intended from the outset. Some of his attacks include eating dots and throwing fruit, as well as transforming into a pizza-type character to bring the pain. The newly released trailer also features Mr. Game & Watch, so it might not be too far-fetched to assume he'll make his way back to the series. And now for some resolution-y info. Bungie have said that they're hoping to get Destiny to 1080p and 30 frames per second on Xbox One. The dev told Jeff Keighley of Games Trailers that the boost in graphical power is possible thanks to the June Xbox One SDK for developers, which Microsoft said improves the console's GPU power. We don't have any word just yet on what resolution the game will be on PS4. Let me know if you think this marks a turning point for the Xbox One's ability to deliver better graphics. Ubisoft have landed themselves in quite a bit of hot water, since even though Assassin's Creed Unity looks really good, some gamers are a tad miffed about the lack of any playable female characters. The publisher explained that their work would have doubled if they'd chosen to include lady assassins. UB technical director James Thurine said it was on their feature list, but the workload requirements, including animation reworking and costume creation, resulted in the decision to scrap it. The story doesn't stop there though, because just a little while ago, Jonathan Cooper, an ex-Ubisoft dev who now works at Naughty Dog, said it would not have been as difficult as the publisher seemed to suggest. Specifically, Cooper said, "In my educated opinion, I would estimate this to be a day or two's work, not a replacement of 8,000 animations. Man, if I had $1 for every time someone at Ubisoft tried to bullshit me on animation tech." He drove the point home by mentioning that the female protagonist of AC Liberation shares more of Connor Kenway's animations from AC3 than AC4's Edward Kenway does. If this is just a skin issue, then that may explain some of the uproar, although we aren't sure just yet if the male character choice is somehow involved in how the story is being unraveled. The last thing I wanted to tell you about is that Uncharted 4 got a bunch of story details. An interview with the game's devs Neil Druckmann and Bruce Stanley, also from The Last of Us, delivered a bunch of info on the crazy anticipated title. An official synopsis indicated that Nathan Drake is going to be forced back into the world of thieves, embarking on a globe-trotting journey chasing up pirate treasure. Mostly, we've just been promised that everything is going to get bigger and better, but we've been told that Nate's core moveset will be changed up, together with his ways of engaging in combat and traversing the game world. They're also promising Nathan's greatest adventure yet, as you'd hope. Let me know down in that commenting section if you're keen for Uncharted 4 and what you want to see out of the title. We'll be keeping you updated with all the latest and greatest of this year's E3, so be sure to keep it tuned to GameSpot.